Finally, we get to start working on reassembling the block. Guys, I'm Billy Mack and welcome to my garage. So finally today we get to work on the block that's sitting right in front of me. What we are doing, we're going to take our time on these videos. They're going to be a little bit shorter. Maybe they might be longer. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm going to do one step at a time per video, just so we can all get an idea of how I'm doing things. I am also learning as I go. So if you see something that I'm doing that you don't enjoy or you think is wrong, leave a comment so I can learn for the next build, because there is a next build coming up sooner or later. Here is what we are going to do today. We're going to work on these piston rings. Doesn't sound exciting, but very important part to any engine build. And what we're going to do today is we are going to work on piston gap. So piston gap is very important, especially when you have a boosted engine, something that's nitrous supercharged or whatever. It's going to create some pressure in the block. And what it is once you create that pressure, the piston rings will actually heat up, expand, and sometimes they will forge themselves together or close together. And that's not good. It can cause catastrophic failure, can hurt the ringlands. It could hurt a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do today is we're going to gap these. We're going to run a sort of gap 28 to 30 on the bottom thou, and probably 26 to 28 on the top. The oil rings will stay the same. So let's get started. So first you need a block. This is the block that we painted up. It's all oiled up in here. We're gonna maintain the oil in there for now, just to keep it from rotting, rusting, corroding while we are getting ready to build. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to set in a ring. We're going to measure the gap and we're going to see how much we need to take off. And then we might have a special guest today that'll help us create a new contraption where you can do piston ring gaps at home with very minimum tools. So let's get started. All right, so here we go. What you want to do is you want to be super careful when you're setting these rings in, because they can get distorted, they can break. Most people just toss them right in, not even really concerned too much about them. But I don't want to be one of those people. So the ring's in here now, as you can see, but it's not square. So getting your measurement now would be totally off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab a piston to set that ring in place squared. Okay, so here's one of our pistons. We're gonna set it in place. Make sure it's square all around, which it looks like. Just pushed it in a little bit further. Should be all right. So now your ring should be nice and square, and there is your gap. Now, we're going to grab a feeler gauge. This one here is set for 21 thousandths. Let's check if that's what the stock or standard ring gap is set for. So we're gonna get set in there. Sorry guys, in your way. And there you go. So 21 thousandths is where we are right now. So what we have to do is we have to pull this ring out and grind it down. The problem is I don't have a ring grinder or whatever it's called. So we need some help. I might just have an idea of who can help us. Let me just see if he's available. Just give me one sec. Yay, yay! I said, yay! Here he comes, guys. I gotta take off for a bit. So I'm going to let my southern cousin, let's just say he has great redneck intuity and he can create anything from nothing. When he gets here, he's gonna lead you guys on an adventure, I am sure. Take care. Yeah, no, I understand. Oh, I got you. Yeah. No, I'm here now. Where's your camera tech? Where is it? It's, I see it right now. They're looking at me right now. Yeah. All right. Now I gotta take my suit and tie off. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I'll get it right now. I see that they're looking at me right now. Yes. Okay. Now I'll get this done before you get back. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi there, fellas. What's going on? Hello. Is this thing's on right here. No, I think. All right, so I'm not too used to doing this. So just be patient with me while I record and do some work here. So my name's Bob. I'm from the South. I'm Billy's cousin. We have the same fathers.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I don't know how that works, but whatever. I was just talking to Billy on my new phone here. It's a little smashed up, but you know, it gets the trick done, and I don't have to worry about the government following me around, chasing everything I do. So guess what we have to do first here now is we have to get ourselves going on building a piston ring grinding machine. So, unfortunately up here in Canada, unlike myself down south there, we don't have access. They don't have access. I'm up here visiting for Christmas. I can't get back across the border because Joe Biden won, and I'm not happy with that. Just so you know, I'm kidding. I'm totally happy with that. But what we're going to do, we are going to create something that is simple. You can do in your own home. All you need is a few tools and some redneck smarts. So here we go, fellas. You need yourself a good old piece of 2x4. Don't have to be straight. Don't have to be pretty. Jesus, Murphy almost dropped it. Don't have to be anything too fancy whatsoever. Also, what you're going to need is some of these zip ties. We use these zip ties for everything. My ex-wife, she has a zip tie for a wedding ring. I just zip tied a nice rock that I found one day yonder and gave it to her. We were married for 4 hours until we realized that, in fact, we were brother and sister. And that's a joke. That's a joke. We were married until she found out that I slept with her sister. So this is what we need. This is what we need. We also need a drill. Black & Decker. Sure, it's pretty good. That's what we're going to use. And last but not least is a diamond bit. You want to keep this nice and clean so you don't get any grindings or whatnot on your piston ring. So first step is we got to drill a couple holes here so we can mount the drill to the 2x4 and get going on some grinding. Let's go. Oh, just a second. Almost forgot. We're also going to drill in a couple screws so when we're turning the piston ring, you can get a nice square cut on it and it's not in an angle because you don't want that at all. All right, we're going to drill a couple holes here to run the zip ties through. Jesus. To run them through, lock them up, and we're going to mount the drill on the side of the 2x4. All right, here we go. Gonna do this one hand. Normally I use two hands, but I gotta use one and hold this contraption here that we got going on. Let's turn this up here now. All right, there we go. So we got one hole through there. We want that there. You know, and we're going to need another one right about here, you know. It's like they say, measure once. Out of hell with it if it don't work. All right, so yeah, looks pretty good to me. All right, so as you can see, I got my multi-tool here, or AKA zip tie, holding the drill in place. Now, it looks like it was made and sold at Sears, but trust me, we built this ourselves right now. So now what we go do is we go figure out where we're gonna put this diamond drill bit. It's gonna be in about there, right here now, right about there. Perfect. Okay, so now you can see what's going to happen here. This is just an oil ring, so it's touching together there at the bottom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put 2 mounts down here. And you know what I did? I done forgot to put the mounts in before I mounted up my drill. So, yeah. I have more drills, I think. If not, gonna have to do it by hand. So I'm using 2 wood screws. They're just gonna be set in place right around there. And what that does is it doesn't allow the ring to get all tilted off, because we want to grind that ring as flush and as square as possible. So there you go. We got 2 screws in there ready. We'll put our battery in. Oh, just 1 sec, almost forgot. We have to brand our new machine. Cousin Bob's ring grinder. So now everybody knows when they come in here to use this machine, it's gonna be from my old Bobby here. Friends call me Bobby, but that's official. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna see if it works. Yeah. You know what? I ain't got time for that. And I got Eunice yelling at me in the car. I told you to wait in the car, Eunice. God, lady. Eunice is a friend of mine that every time I come down here, you know what we do. We just have a good time, that's all. They got that Canadian beer up here, and it's stronger than hell. So we enjoy each other. Eunice is a relative, but she's only first cousin, so it's not that serious. And we don't live in the same area, so we all good to go. So I guess I'll be leaving you guys for now. I'm going to be in and out throughout these videos. If he needs help making more contraptions kind of like this here piston ring grinder that you and I built here together. If you need any more tips, you can find me at I ain't got no goddamn internet where I live, so just leave me the hell alone. But if you know me, you know how to get a hold of me. So for now, guys, I'm going to take my stuff, getting all dressed up. Eunice and I are heading to the bar to have some Canadian beer. But for now, I guess you guys are going to have to wait for Billy to get back, because I'm out of here. This ain't my thing. And you know what? I don't mind helping him. But just talking to you guys, I don't even know who you guys are. So we're going to leave it at that there, guys. And I hope you guys have a great day.